The world of rock and roll is no stranger to drama. But when a founding member of one of the most iconic bands steps into the spotlight with explosive revelations, the shockwaves are felt globally. Mick Mars, the legendary guitarist of Motley Crue, has done just that. At 73, Mars has stunned fans with candid disclosures about his tumultuous exit from the band, legal battles, and the hidden strife within Motley Crue. This article delves into Mars' revelations, their context, and the implications for the band's legacy, drawing inspiration from his recent interview and public statements. The legacy of Motley Crue and Mick Mars' indelible mark. The birth of a rock phenomenon. Formed in 1981, Motley Crue, comprising Vince Neil vocals, Nikki Sixx bass, Tommy Lee drums, and Mick Mars guitar, became synonymous with the excesses of 1980s glam metal. Their albums Shout at the Devil, 1983, and Dr. Feelgood, 1989, cemented their status as rock icons. Mars' gritty guitar riffs and haunting stage presence were pivotal to their sound, blending bluesy undertones with hard rock ferocity. Mick Mars, the silent force. While Sixx and Lee often grab headlines for their antics, Mars remained the enigmatic backbone. His battle with ankylosing spondylitis, a painful spinal condition diagnosed in his 20s, added a layer of resilience to his persona. Despite surgeries and mobility challenges, Mars performed relentlessly, embodying the band's live fast ethos. Health struggles and the 2022 retirement announcement. A body under siege, Mars' health deteriorated visibly over decades. By the 2010s, his stooped posture and limited movement on stage became emblematic of his struggle. Yet he persisted through tours, including the 2014 to 2015 farewell tour and the 2022 stadium tour with Def Leppard. The retirement bombshell. In October 2022, Mars announced his retirement from touring, citing worsening health. The band framed it as a respectful transition, naming John Five, Rob Zombie's guitarist, as his replacement. Publicly, it seemed amicable. Mars would remain a member, but not tour. However, behind the scenes, tension simmered. The shockwaves, legal battles, and explosive allegations. The lawsuit that rocked the Crue. In April 2023, Mars sued Motley Crue, alleging financial manipulation. He claimed the band attempted to oust him entirely, withholding profits from the stadium tour, which grossed over $150 million. Mars argued his 25% stake was unfairly reduced, and the band misrepresented earnings. Counterclaims and dirty laundry. The band countersued, accusing Mars of diminished capacity and unprofessionalism. They claimed his playing had declined, forcing them to use pre-recorded tracks, a stark accusation for a band built on live energy. Mars fired back, labeling the claims gaslighting and exposing the band's reliance on backing tracks. The YouTube interview, a candid Mars speaks out. In a September 2023 interview, Mars dropped more bombshells. He described a toxic environment, alleging manipulation by bandmates and management. "I gave my life to that band," he stated, "but they treated me like a relic." His revelations about creative stifling and emotional isolation painted a grim picture of the Crue's final years. Fan reactions, betrayal, heartbreak, and divided loyalties. Social media eruptions. Fans flooded platforms with justice for Mick, sharing clips of his iconic solos and condemning the band. Others expressed disillusionment, lamenting the tarnishing of Motley Crue's rebel image. Memes juxtaposed Mars' dignified silence with the band's lavish lifestyles. The nostalgia factor. Longtime fans reminisced about Mars' contributions from Girls, Girls, Girls to Kickstart My Heart. Younger audiences, introduced via Netflix's The Dirt 2019, grappled with the contrast between the band's cinematic portrayal and Mars' allegations. Industry perspectives. A cautionary tale of rock excess. Music journalists weigh in. Critics noted the irony. Motley Crue, who built a career on chaos, now unraveling from it. Rolling Stone dubbed it the ultimate rock and roll betrayal, while Vulture analyzed the financial intricacies of band partnerships. Fellow musicians expressed solidarity with Mars. Guns N' Roses praised his integrity, while Nikki Sixx's social media sparring with fans fueled further controversy. The future of Motley Crüe. Can the show go on? John Five's role and fan reception. While John Five is a virtuoso, fans question his integration. Concerts now feature hologram-like recreations of Mars solos, sparking debates over authenticity. Financial and legal repercussions. The lawsuit's outcome could redefine profit sharing in legacy bands. If Mars prevails, it may empower aging musicians to challenge exploitative contracts. Mick Mars Renaissance, solo projects, and new beginnings. Embracing independence. Mars has teased a blues-inspired solo album, a departure from Crue's sound. Collaborations with artists like ZZ Top's Billy Gibbons hint at a creative rebirth. Advocacy for artists' rights. Mars has become a vocal advocate for musicians' health and financial rights, partnering with organizations to support artists with disabilities. Mick Mars' revelations have peeled back the veneer of Mötley Crüe's brotherhood, exposing a saga of greed and betrayal. Yet his resilience offers a redemptive arc, a testament to artistry over adversity. As the legal drama unfolds, one truth remains. The man who once soundtracked rebellion is now rebelling against the very machine he helped build.